Russia's Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu confirmed that Moscow has delivered S-300 missile system to Syria. He stated that this will increase the security of Russian military personnel in the country. As reported by Debka File, a military intelligence website linked to Israel, the United States has reportedly decided to provide Israel with more F-35 stealth fighter jets in response to Russian S-300 deployment in Syria. Washington also notified about this decision to Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates apart from informing Israel. As per the report, the first U.S. F-35 squadron will be posted shortly at the Dhafra Airbase, 23 kilometers south of Abu Dhabi. This event marks a significant upsurge in hostilities in Syria and paves the way to a potentially deadly turn. In this video, Defense Updates reports on a U.S. decision to supply Israel with more F-35 stealth fighters to Israel to counter Russian S-300 in Syria. Let's get started. A Russian Il-20 military reconnaissance aircraft was shot down by Syrian air defenses that mistook it for an Israeli aircraft. Moscow claimed that its data proved that an Israeli F-16 fighter jet had been trying to use the Russian aircraft as a shield when it was shot down by Syrian air defense forces. The incident prompted Russia to deliver the S-300 missile system to Syria. Viewers may note that Syrian authorities have been continuously demanding S-300 from Russia, and the S-300 delivery was planned long ago. But in 2013, Russia decided not to deliver the system on an Israeli request. Army General Joseph Votel, who oversees U.S. forces in the Middle East, told reporters in Pentagon, the S-300 deployment appears to be an effort to cover for Iranian and Syrian regime nefarious activities in Syria. So again, I think this is a needless escalation. Votel added the U.S. military was aware of the S-300's capabilities and claimed that the system's deployment would not halt any U.S. military activities in Syria. He said, "Our forces here have been operating under a latent anti-air threat for some time and will continue to do so." Israeli Energy Minister Yuval Steinitz, a member of Israel's security cabinet, acknowledged that the S-300 deployment was a problematic matter for us. Steinitz told Israel's Army radio, "It could be for the Americans too. This is a system which certainly makes things difficult for us and requires that solutions be found." But he also stated that the technology driving the S-300 was decades old, with systems developed in the 1970s. He said Israel would continue its campaign against Iran in Syria and would overcome the challenges posed by the S-300. The F-35s are expected to be diverted from U.S. Air Force's active service squadrons, in a similar line as the S-300s, which came from Russia's operational air defense stocks. The S-300 is Russian long-range surface-to-air missile systems produced by NPO Almaz. The S-300 system was first deployed by the Soviet Union in 1979. It's designed to protect important assets like military bases, administrative buildings, and control of airspace against enemy strike aircraft. Though relatively old, the system has seen many substantial upgrades and is considered as one of the most potent operational anti-aircraft missile systems. The S-300 can be configured with many types of radars depending on threat environment. The maximum detection range against aircraft is estimated to be 250 to 300 kilometers. The S-300 can use multiple types of missile depending on the target. For example, the 9M82 missile has a range of 100 kilometers, and 48N6E2 missile has a range of 195 kilometers. The exact missiles Russia configured S-300 with for Syria is not disclosed. In some circles, it's been reported that S-300 can detect stealthy jets when deployed with the latest radars, though there is not much clarity on this. The Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II is a single-seat, single-engine, all-weather stealth multi-role fighter developed in the United States. The Pentagon began the F-35 program in 2001 with an aim to develop a single platform that can replace America's diverse fleet of warplanes, which includes F-15, F-16, F-18, and A-10. Israel is one of the partner nations for the F-35 program and the only one who's allowed to change the software of F-35. So Israel actually operates a customized version of F-35 tailored for its own needs. The advanced aircraft is the best bet for Israel, not only when it comes to penetrating areas defended by S-300 to take out different targets, but also when attempting to destroy the S-300 itself. F-35 is designed to evade air defenses with its stealth characteristics and launch weapons without getting detected. But it must be noted that F-35 has many compromises when compared to F-22 Raptor, which is the most potent fighter jet in the world. F-35's airframe is not as stealthy as found in the F-22 Raptor. Against X-band radars, it's only stealthy from front and rear. Against S-band radar, it's stealthy from the narrow front aspect. Against L-band radar, the limited reduction is achieved from direct front. It has a much greater reliance on radar-absorbing materials to maintain its stealth profile. F-35 also has much lower maneuverability when compared to F-22, and this reduces the probability of it evading the missiles of S-300 with last-moment high-G twist and turning maneuvers. The important aspect is that Israel plans to continue with its campaign in Syria, irrespective of the deployment of S-300. This means that in all probability, F-35 will come face-to-face with S-300. The outcome is hard to predict, and much will depend on S-300's ability to detect and track stealthy fighter like F-35. As per the analysis by some military experts, F-35 will be able to penetrate the airspace defended by S-300, whereas some others feel that S-300 will be able to engage it. But one thing is for sure, that the encounter will be heavily influenced by the skills of the operating personnel.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.